Creating a college fund can be a daunting task. Paying for it, even more so, especially because there's been so many changes over the last few years, as well as some pending changes to the process. So you know what? We decided to bring in Stacie Smith. She's a financial advisor and registered representative from Valark Financial Services to figure out what we need to do here. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, glad to have you here. Yeah, she was back, what'd you say, in May with Amanda?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, glad to have you back. All right, so first things first, what have been some of your experiences with families in Connecticut?
We've pretty much seen everything. We've seen some parents who are more prepared than they anticipated, and they submit their college applications, and they're shocked at how much they need to pay because they've done a good job of saving.
Yeah.
We've also seen families who haven't been able to save quite as much, and we've been able to work with them and the financial aid institutions at the schools to put together a nice package to assist their child to go to college. So we've kind of seen the gambit in 25 years of doing this.
Has that sort of process evolved and matured? I've heard some people saying you got to work to sort of work different institutions off one another. If they know you got into one, maybe you could leverage it. There's all sorts of stuff I never thought you'd have to sort of think about.
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit. Myself, I went to UConn a couple years ago, and even in the last 12 years, getting in and the options that you have to pay have changed. You can now, with certain schools, pay month to month with no interest. So some parents decide to do that and solve with cash flow management.
Okay.
We've also seen more scholarships and Connecticut-specific aids with the CHESLA loans or the CHET 529 plans. So we've seen more assistance coming from the states as well.
Okay, we want to give you something to take home. Now, you've got 7 key ideas that I guess you present at each school seminar just to help people navigate them. Here they are. We're going to keep them up, so while you're talking, you can read them, take notes if you have to, but let's try to knock out as many as we can here. The first one being keep your expectations under control.
Yes, so we give 35 seminars every fall, maybe about the same amount in the spring every year, and what we're seeing is that kids are really driving the conversation as to where they'd like to go to school, and therefore leaving the parents kind of in the lurch about how to pay. There's no real conversations between the students, the parents, and the guidance offices about what is realistic, how to choose a college from a reality-based place.
Okay.
Second, don't shoot yourself in the foot. We've met with parents who have friends, family, who say to move assets from one area to another so that the FAFSA doesn't see it. However, if they're applying to a school that doesn't use the FAFSA and instead utilizes the CSS profile, that may end up harming you because they're going to see it anyway.
All right.
Using other people's money. As I mentioned, there's a CHESLA loan program here in Connecticut. It's for Connecticut residents. There's scholarships. My Scholly is a brand new app that's really beneficial for students. Even grandma and grandpa, get them involved in the conversation about how much it's really going to take to send, their grandchild to school.
I don't think we have time for all of them. I want to ask you about think stacking. What does that mean?
So stacking is a solution that we've kind of come up with, which is to say there may be a smaller scholarship here, there may be a small college fund here, there may be some grants or other opportunities. And if we take each of those very small solutions and we stack them all up on top of each other, tapping into the 401k, what have you, we can come to a comprehensive solution to help your child go to school without it hurting too much.
And you notice the last one, get some help. Valark Financial Services could be a great way to get some help if you needed to. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Thank you. Have a great day.